Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Natalie and this is my YouTube. This is my safe space and our safe space of becoming a better version of ourselves. I wanted to tell you guys the one thing that changed my life as a 22-year-old. So it was taking a break from alcohol. I'm 120 days sober. Anyway, I want to give a little background and then we're going to go into the benefits of what no alcohol did for me for 120 days. So a background on me is that I just graduated in May 2024, but throughout college we would drink a lot. And I was always the life of the party. Natalie, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do shots. Let's do funnel. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's shotgun. Let's do this. I was always down. That was a good time, honestly. We would drink about 4 to 5 times a week. Mind you, I was in a sorority, so mixers twice a week, bar night. I lived right by Atlantic City, so we would go to the club on the weekends. Like, it was a lot, and it was normal. I don't shame anyone for it. Like, I lived with no regrets. My senior year especially, I did not say no to not one thing. I would go to everything. I said, that was my motto, say yes to everything, because I didn't want to do any regrets throughout college, especially because I had the best 4 years. I would never take anything back. I would have reactions to alcohol like anxiety, being anxious. My hangovers would get worse and worse each year. As I got older, it would be worse and worse, and me and my roommates were like, in May 2024, really wanted to focus on my fitness and health and stuff. So in the summer I drank only a handful of times, and each time it felt worse and worse. The hangovers were just like not worth it. I'm like, oh my god, I can't do it anymore. Anyway, also I was the type of person that sometimes exceeded my limit. I'm gonna be honest, like I would drink a little bit too much, or maybe not eat that day, not on purpose, but maybe not fuel my body enough that day, and then I would get more drunk at night. Like, it was just something that I started to have these bad reactions. So in October, I did a doozy, exceeded my limit with my friends. I decided to go sober, and that actually turned into the 75 hard. Actually, now it's like 120 days because I loved not drinking anymore. So I'm gonna go into the benefits of what no alcohol did for me. Why I went sober was because I wanted to focus on my fitness, and when I was drinking wasn't aligning with my fitness, my 10K steps. Alcohol wasn't aligned with my goals. I wanted to make a 360 of my life. I did do that, but with the power of no alcohol. Craved becoming the best version of myself, hence this account. And when I would drink, it wasn't aligned with what I was doing throughout the week. The 10K steps, the fitness, the eating well, just having my life in order. It wasn't aligned with when I drank in the weekend and blacked out, you know? So in October, I decided, okay, I'm gonna take a break. Who knows how long? I didn't intend to do the 75 hard. Here are my benefits. Number 1, my sleep. My sleep throughout college was shit. I would go to bed and close my eyes, and I would be trying to go to sleep, but for 4 hours, my mind was racing. I realized that was an effect of alcohol, because your sleep schedule is messed up. You go out late, then you wake up late, then blah, blah, blah. So I would say my sleep, now I hit the pillow at 10, and I'm out like a light, like a light, and next, this is my number 1. Less anxious, dude. I don't know about you, but my hangovers were anxiety, anxious pits. Oh my god, what did I do? Did I embarrass myself? Me and my friends would wake up the next day and we'd be like, I can't breathe. Like, I would just have a pit in my stomach, anxiety to the max. Feels like you need to get hit by a bus, honestly. As I got older, it wouldn't just be the morning after, it would be 2 to 5 business days. I kid you not that I was anxious. And maybe if I didn't even do anything when I was drinking, just like, it's the alcohol itself that had made me anxious. The tequila, the shots, the mixed drinks, no. I still have anxiety about normal things, but I don't have anxiety after I would go out. I would still go out, but just be sober, dude. And that was the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. Let's just say, you guys know Thanksgiving Eve when you're older and you go back to your hometown. like a high school reunion. I went this year sober, and everyone's like, how are you sober? How are you sober? The best thing I've ever done. Honestly, no judge, no whatever to anyone, but me waking up to myself, or people are judging me because I was to this or less, like just constant fear of people, I guess. Waking up and being everyone's DD, and I was just like, my third eye open. So instead of my third reasoning, my hangovers normally would have on the weekend was replaced by waking up early, going to the gym right away at 6 a.m. I'm talking about. Just fueling with my body with good food instead of it getting a hungover bagel and then spending money on more shit. You know, like it was the most amazing replacement. Was waking up and seeing, honestly, and I'm not judging anyone, but waking up and seeing someone's story and seeing like, oh my gosh, I literally have the worst anxiety ever in my entire life and I will never drink again. And I would wake up and I was like, I was that person and I feel so good that I'm not. Like, I woke up and I see that and I'm like, oh, I was that. But now I'm waking up at 6 and going to the gym and there's no judgment. When I would see things like that, it wouldn't make them a worse person. It was just like something that just didn't align with me anymore. I save a lot of money. When I'm drunk per se, I think I'm Kim Kardashian with my card. Everyone gets shots, everyone do this, you get a drink. I would sometimes spend too much money. Too much. Plus with Ubers, 20 beans right there. Drinks nowadays, $14 a pop. Getting drunk munchies. You're spending like over $100 on like a good night, you know? That was definitely, I saved a lot of money. This is another reason. I still went out soberly. I used to think, oh, how do people have fun without alcohol? Like, what do you do? Now I get it. You could still have so much fun. Honestly, more fun. You're aware. You're still dancing. You're still talking. Like, when I went out Thanksgiving Eve and I saw everyone like drinking and stuff, I was like, I'm not missing out on anything. I'm still talking to the same people. I'm still, you know, like, it was just not a big deal. It really wasn't. I've been out a couple of times and a lot of people hung out with me less that I wasn't drinking. A lot of people had offered me, oh, take a sip, do this, do that. And it's like, if you really see like the pressure of alcohol and how normalized it really is. And it made me just have my third eye open. I realized that like, so many people are like, drink. And I'm like, why? Why does it concern you that I need to be drunk? Again, I was this person before. When I would see someone sober, I'd be like, why don't you drink? Like, that's so weird. Now I'm her. Oh, this one is a doozy. So since I'm really into fitness and stuff, I've realized drinking, it takes you 3 days for your alcohol to fully go out of your system to burn fat. As for someone that's really into their fitness goals and their health and wellness now, that was probably a huge reason why I didn't see that much of a change in college at all, honestly. This overall has done me so much goodness and greatness and awesomeness. It took me a break to realize like, you don't need alcohol to have fun. You don't need, I used to think I have to drink every time I go out. Now I'm like, oh, I could drink only once if I wanted, like 1 out of 4 events or whatever. And I'm drinking this weekend, first time out of 120 days, so I will keep you guys updated on how I feel about that. I have a whole plan for me. I'm eating throughout the day. I'm drinking 9 glasses of water. I'm hitting a workout class in the morning. I'm gonna stop drinking at a certain time. I'm going to drink and finish a drink. I'm going to evaluate the situation. Do I feel good? Am I starting to get a buzz? Can I keep going with the buzz, or am I feeling too good and blah? Like, I have this whole plan now. Before, I used to just drink and see how it went, and if it didn't, I didn't change. And this break made me change. And a lot of people have reached out and they're like, I'm so proud of you, I want to do this, I want to, but I'm scared. I don't know how you did it. And I want to show people that it was obviously hard at first and the FOMO I would get. But when I would still go to events, I was like, oh, like not that big of a deal. Then I realized like anyone could do this if you just put your mind to it. If you don't want to drink, you don't have to drink. If you want to drink, you can drink. So I want a healthier relationship with it. I don't want to wake up anxious anymore, you know? I want to have a healthy relationship with alcohol. I want to just be able to go out with my friends and have a great time without worrying about the next day, if I'm going to be anxious, if I got too drunk, if I did this. So I did this break to create a better relationship with alcohol. If some tips that I did when I went out, and if you feel like you're missing out and stuff, which I did feel, I got a Diet Coke. Looks like a drink and honestly gives you that spice in your back of your throat. Someone asks you for a drink and you don't want, like, just fib. Oh, I got one. I promise you they're gonna turn around. Actually, I listened to this girl, Kelly Grace May Have a Nice Day podcast. One of my friends told me about it, and it was a podcast called To Drink or To Not Drink, and a lot of her things I agreed on. So if you guys want to check that out too. My little story about why I took a break from alcohol, how it changed my life. And that sounds dramatic, how it changed like my 20s, I guess. I'm just like, and just to create a better version of myself with alcohol in it. Also, disclaimer, doesn't mean I'm doing this all the time now. It means slow your roll, you know? I just want to be able to drink without rotting in my bed the next day, only exceeding 200 steps, have like terrible anxiety. Like, I don't want that. I want to be able to go to Italy, which I am in May, and be able to have a couple glasses of wine and know that the next day I don't want to feel like shit, you know? So if you guys are ever scared or you're, scared that someone's gonna say something to you, who, like, really think back and think of like the source and be like, why does it concern them if I'm not drinking? And honestly, I think a lot more people that are like 22, 21, and maybe they don't like alcohol, or they just, again, don't have, and that's fine. I took 3 months and I texted my friends. I was like, guys, I think I'm ready to drink with you guys now. And they're like, okay, we're gonna take our time. Like, your tolerance is probably really low. They're not pressuring me. They don't care if I did drink. They don't care if I don't drink. They care about me. And that's what you have to remind yourself, is surround the people that are like that. Don't surround the people, why are you not drinking? Why are you not? Surround with the people that, like, oh, Nat, you want to drink? If you do, you don't, you do, you don't, whatever. And that's it. Overall, no anxiety. I'm trying to live good. Overall, no drinking did for me was no more anxiety. I was still able to go out, have control, 100% control of myself, have 100% self-awareness, be able to drive to the event, drive back from the event, better sleep, better fuel, better fitness, saw a crazy difference, better overall structure of my life. I became the better version of me without alcohol. I'm not judging anyone that does. Girl, don't even get me started when I say, like, I was that. I was her before. And I have no judgment to people that drink. I'm drinking tomorrow. I don't want to overcomplicate this, but yes, if you ever struggle, just look back at this video. And I just want to help people out, because I know a lot of people reached out to me and they're like, how did you do it? I want to do it, blah, blah, blah. And I think should be talked about more and less of like, oh, you're an alcoholic. It's just like, I just want a break. I don't want to drink right now. And I shouldn't have a worry about it, you know? Anyway, thank you for joining my YouTube video. I really hope you guys liked it. This is coming from a vulnerable place and a vulnerable spot, and something that's honestly like a tough subject for me. From going to the party girl to completely sober was a huge difference. I'm excited for my new journey of reintroducing alcohol in my life, but I just wanted to let you guys know that you're not alone if you do feel this way. Please subscribe and stay tuned for next video. That one's gonna be fun. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I hope your Monday is amazing, because when I post this, it's gonna be into Monday. So have a great rest of your week, guys. I'm gonna be super transparent with you guys. I went out last night for the first time in 100 days, as I said before. And today I was bawling my eyes out, and I told my mom, I was like, I just don't like the feeling of feeling disappointed in myself. Like, I hurt myself. Like, and I was crying, and like, I did all the precautions. I drank water, I ate all, and I was pacing myself. I like felt good. I had a lot of fun yesterday. Today, I don't feel my best. I'm the type of person to walk every day, move my body, even on the weekends, and the past 3 months I have been doing that, and this is the first time I'm laying down and like feeling like hungover. And it's really hard for me, and I just don't think it's like, I don't have a good relationship with alcohol and how my body reacts to it after. That's really it. I had a super great time, and today I was down on myself and very upset, and I was really upset that I haven't moved my body. But my mom made me feel better, and now I'm gonna go for a walk and do some steps and get myself back into my routine. And I probably won't drink for a couple months now. Again, I think I will wait until Italy, but I can't dwell on the situation any longer because that's doing nothing. So it's okay to feel like you defeat, but I should really be patting myself on the back. And instead of being upset with myself, I should be proud of myself that I haven't drank in 3 months, and I did, and I thought the plan through, and it's been weeks and weeks, and I went out and I had a lot of fun, and today I don't feel my best, and it's trial and error, and yeah, I just won't be drinking like ever usually. Probably